I skipped my mother's deathbed for my daughter's recital. My daughter Maya is 9 and she'd been practicing the same piano piece since September. Her first solo. Front and center, a real stage, the whole thing. She'd wake up early to practice before school. I promised her months ago I'd be in that second row no matter what. The recital was at 6 p.m. on a Saturday. At 3 that afternoon, my sister Dana called. "Mom's going. The doctor says hours, maybe less. You need to come now." My mother had been sick a long time. But here's the thing you have to understand about my mother. Twice before, Dana had called me like this. Once during Maya's birth, I left the hospital, drove 2 hours, and Mom was sitting up eating Jell-O, annoyed I'd made such a fuss. The other time was my anniversary. Same script, same Jell-O. So I said, "Is she actually asking for me? Is she awake?" Dana went quiet. "She's not really conscious right now, but she'd want you here." "You know she would. You said she's not conscious." "Don't make this about you," Dana said. "Your daughter has 100 recitals ahead of her. You have one mother." I stood in my kitchen holding the phone, and I looked at Maya in the living room in her little navy dress, practicing her bow. She'd been bowing to the mirror all day. "I'll come after the recital," I said. "It ends at 7:30. I can be there by 9:30. Dana actually laughed. "You're choosing a kid's piano thing over Mom dying? I'm going to remember that." "You do that?" I said, and I hung up. I went to the recital. Maya played her piece, all 1 minute and 40 seconds of it, and she only fumbled once. And when she finished, she found me in the second row, and she beamed like the whole world was clapping just for her. I clapped until my hands hurt. My mother died at 8:40 p.m. I was in the car when Dana texted. "She's gone. Hope it was worth it." I drove the rest of the way. When I got to the hospice, my whole family was in the little family room. Nobody looked at me. My Aunt Carol shook her head slowly like I was something she'd scraped off her shoe. Dana wouldn't speak to me at all. At the funeral 4 days later, it got worse. Carol gave a speech about how some people abandon their own blood. Everyone knew who she meant. My cousin told me I'd have to live with what I did. I sat in the back pew feeling like the villain in a story I didn't write. Then, a week after the funeral, Dana asked me to come help clear out Mom's apartment. I think she wanted to keep watching me squirm. I said fine. We were going through Mom's nightstand, and I found her phone. It still turned on. Dana had set the passcode as Mom's birthday, same as always. I opened it looking for photos. Instead, the messages app was up on the family group chat, the one I'm not in. I never knew there was one. I scrolled up to that Saturday afternoon, 2:15 p.m. before Dana ever called me. Carol had written, "Doctor says today. Should we tell her?" Meaning me. Dana's reply, "Wait till closer. If we tell her too early, she'll just bring the kid and turn it into a scene. Let her miss it. Then we'll know for sure who she really is." Carol, ha, perfect. She'll never live it down. And below that, from that morning, a message from my mother herself. She'd been lucid that morning. She'd typed, slow, all lowercase, "Don't call her. I don't want to fuss. Let her have her day with the baby. Tell her I said I love her." Dana had responded to that one too. "We won't tell her you said that. Trust me. It's better this way." My hands were shaking so hard the phone almost slipped. I took screenshots of every single one. I sent them to myself, then I forwarded the whole thread to Carol, to Dana, to my cousin, to every number in that group chat, with no message attached. Just the receipts. Dana called 11 seconds later. I let it ring. She called again. On the third try I answered. "That's not, you weren't supposed to see that," she said. "Mom wasn't thinking clearly. She was thinking clearly enough to tell you not to call me. You called anyway, so you'd have a story. You're twisting it." She said let her have her day. Those were her actual last words about me. "And you sat at her funeral and let Carol call me a monster." Dana didn't say anything. "You had one job at the end," I said. "Pass on what she actually said. You couldn't even do that."